It doesn't wear a mask. It doesn't crawl out from under your bed or creak down the hallway at night. No, the most terrifying monsters are the ones that seem the nicest. They stare right into your soul while smiling sweetly. They tell you they love you, and only when you believe it do they twist it until you don't recognize yourself anymore. This isn't a ghost story. It's a story about narcissism, and how it quietly destroys everything you thought was real. Both men and women can be narcissists. They don't always show up with grand speeches or mirror selfies. Sometimes it's the soft-spoken guy who seems too nice, or the woman who plays the victim so perfectly you don't even see the trap she's setting. Narcissists know how to gaslight, how to twist your words, turn your fears into weaknesses, make you question your memory, your emotions, your truth. And worst of all, they do it with charm, with love, with everything you think you want to hear. But this isn't a fairy tale either. There's a darkness lurking beneath the surface, and it's sinister, preying on your vulnerabilities and wrapping you in its twisted web. Gaslighting isn't just manipulation. It's a slow death by 1,000 doubts. You say you're upset, they say you're crazy. You catch them lying, they say you're paranoid. You pull away, they cry, apologize, love bomb you back into submission. You start to think maybe you are overreacting. Maybe you are too emotional. And that's the danger, the scariest part. Isn't that they fool you? It's that they make you fool yourself. It's the kind of horror that lingers long after the story is told. The kind that keeps you up at night, questioning shadows and whispers. You begin to doubt your own perception, your own sanity. If this sounds unreal, you're not alone. Many have fallen prey to this insidious game, emerging shattered and broken. In the chilling tales of these survivors there emerges a haunting refrain, a story that echoes through the halls of gaslit souls. One woman spoke up, her voice trembling with the weight of a nightmare endured. She shared how she turned to voice recordings, capturing moments when words failed her, because she genuinely believed she was losing her mind. Her voice echoed the desperation of a soul drowning in a sea of deceit. But she's not alone. A man stepped forward, his eyes holding the pain of 1,000 apologies. He spoke of a torment that drove him to apologize for things he couldn't even recall doing. His story was a testament to the insidious nature of gaslighting, where reality itself becomes malleable, twisting and turning at the whims of the manipulator. Another woman joined the chorus, her words carefully measured as if each syllable was a precious shard of sanity. She told of having to write down every argument, not for resolution, but simply to have proof that the events had occurred. Her story underlined the isolating effect of gaslighting, leaving one to question their own experience and wrestle with the feeling of being unheard. These stories aren't isolated incidents. They're chapters in a shared nightmare, a nightmare where the monster doesn't growl but whispers sweet nothings to deceive, where the fear factor isn't jump scares but creeping dread. It's a horror that seeps into your bones, making you question everything you see, hear, and feel. Gaslighting is an invisible hand that erases your identity, replacing it with confusion and self-doubt. It's a psychological labyrinth where the walls are closing in and the exit is shrouded in mist. You're not allowed to have needs. You're not allowed to have boundaries. And if you fight back, they'll cry, accuse you of mistreating them, and make you the villain. Men and women alike fall victim to this. Some walk away shattered. Some never walk away at all. It's the kind of trauma that doesn't leave scars that can be seen, but scars that run deep, hidden beneath the surface. Victims of narcissistic mistreatment often describe it the same way. It's like waking up one day and realizing they don't recognize the person in the mirror. They isolate you from friends, make your family seem like the enemy. They poison your confidence but water it just enough to keep you alive and dependent. They want you to believe that they left everyone alone just to be with you, and that all they have in the world is just you. Have you ever felt trapped in a relationship like this? Let us know in the comments below if you've been a victim of gaslighting. Maybe your story can encourage someone to break away from this unhealthy cycle. Subscribe to my channel to stay updated on all my new videos. Narcissism isn't a figment of imagination. It's a recognized psychological pattern. When it comes to love, manipulation is its secret weapon. It's hard to detect, harder to escape. The narcissist will make you question your judgment, your feelings, even your memories. It's a silent erosion of your sense of self, a gradual chipping away until you're left feeling hollowed out and confused. They make you think you're crazy, overreacting, too emotional, anything to keep you off balance, anything to maintain control. The thing about gaslighting is that it happens in layers. First, they isolate you from your support system, your friends, your family, anyone who could offer you perspective, anyone who could tell you that yes, you are right, they are manipulating you. Then they start to chip away at your confidence, your self-esteem, your very sense of self. You begin to question yourself, your decisions, your feelings. Why did you say that? Was it really that bad? Do people really think that way? The whole time the narcissist is feeding you lies. Lies that are so well constructed that you find it difficult to separate fact from fiction. Imagine for a moment that you're in a room with a narcissist. They could be anyone, a seemingly charming acquaintance, a close friend, or even a member of your family. You enter the room full of nervous energy. The air is thick with tension, and their eyes meet yours, boring into your soul. Their smile is a weapon, their words loaded with hidden barbs. The conversation turns into a battleground. Every word is dissected, every action scrutinized. You feel as though you're walking on eggshells, unsure of what will set off the next explosion. Your emotions are twisted into doubts and fears. You find yourself questioning your own thoughts and feelings. Did you really say that? Are you overreacting once again? As the evening drags on, you feel drained, emotionally exhausted. You try to make sense of the jumbled mess of words, trying to piece together what had been said. But their words have a way of twisting in your mind, distorting the truth until it becomes unrecognizable. Then comes the final blow. They accuse you of being the problem, of misremembering events or even fabricating them entirely. You're labeled as crazy, overly sensitive, or vindictive. The words sting, but they also confuse you. You're left wondering, am I the crazy one? And then it hits you. The gravity of the situation. You're trapped in a nightmare of manipulation and lies. You're experiencing gaslighting firsthand. Now imagine this happening not just once, but consistently. Each interaction leaving you more confused, more isolated, and more vulnerable. That is the world of narcissistic behavior and you feeling trapped in the realm of it all. That is the horror of gaslighting. But there's hope. Recognizing the signs is the first step towards healing. Seeking help and reaching out to trusted friends and family members can provide the support needed to navigate this challenging journey. Remember, you are not alone, and you deserve to reclaim your truth. One day, you might wake up and realize it's time to move on. The narcissist will try everything to keep you. They'll promise change, beg for forgiveness, vow to be better. But you have to be strong. You must resist the urge to stay, no matter how tempting it may seem. Leaving a narcissist is hard. It's like trying to escape a spider's web. The more you struggle, the deeper you get entangled. They'll criticize you, shame you, try to make you feel guilty. But you have to keep going. As you take those steps to move on, the narcissist will throw everything at you. They won't let go easily. But with each step, you're breaking free from the chains that bind you. You're reclaiming your life and your narrative. This is the true test of strength, the courage to walk away from manipulation and deceit. It's a journey that's not easy, but it's essential for your well-being and your sanity. Now I want to ask you a question. Have you ever experienced gaslighting in your own relationships? Share your stories in the comments below. And if you found this video helpful, please don't hesitate to share it with others. Let's spread awareness about this important topic and help break the cycle of gaslighting.